What's up, family? I'm DJ King 101 Games here, back again with another video, and again, sorry it's been quite a while, and sorry I sound really tired. That's because I am. I've spent the past 2 weeks doing mock exams for my GCSEs, and I did a performance the week before. I'm absolutely shattered, and I've still got 2 more exams to go, but yeah. Today I want to do my first TellTale Talks video, which is a new series I want to do, and I've put some notes together, I put some ideas together, and the first episode I want to do it on is my ideas for a Riverdale / Archie Comics Telltale game. The reason why I want this so badly is because, one, I love Riverdale, the TV show. It's like apart from The Walking Dead, it's my favourite thing to watch. And also, Telltale Games have done something from Skybound Comics. They've done something from the DC Comics with Batman, and technically Wolf Among Us as well, because that's a Fable series, and Fables and DC kind of go hand in hand. And then they also did Guardians of the Galaxy, and then they did Borderlands. They've done so much. Archie Comics is the next big thing for them, I think, in terms of comic book games. I think it's got to be Archie Comics, even though perhaps call it Riverdale the Telltale game, perhaps not, I don't know. But yeah, I really want to see a Riverdale Telltale game. I don't know why, I just really do. Because I think Telltale could do it justice. And it'd be really good. It would be really good. A great opportunity. And I've got 4 ideas, and I'm gonna say this one now. It's not technically an idea, but yeah, you'll see it. Keep it like naturalistic. Don't throw any superhuman elements like, I don't know, Archie having Superman powers or something, because the TV show is, yeah, he doesn't in the TV show, but his abs are out like every 5 seconds, and don't do that as well. Anyway, with the first idea, if you want to call it that, play as the core 4 and have their choices intertwined with one another. What I mean by that is you do play as all 4 characters individually in like certain scenes, and then maybe when they're all together you play them as one or the other, or you never know. And the core 4 is Archie Andrews, Jughead Jones, Veronica Lodge, and Betty Cooper. For those who don't know what Riverdale is, yeah. And if you play as Archie, and you make a choice there, that choice should impact the other characters. They always do. This story is tailored for how you play and all that stuff. And then they have, oh, Archie will remember that, Jughead will remember that, all of that. Put that into play in this, because when you play as Jughead, it might be a different experience than when someone else plays it, due to a decision your version of Archie might have played. I think it'd be a very good combination of the Riverdale lore and what Telltale's done already, and they do this really well, because the choices you make as Lee in The Walking Dead will impact the choices you make as Clementine in the future. And you know, it's the same kind of principle really. You play as one character, it affects another. I love that style. I think it's really good. As my next point, I don't really want to like keep them too short. It's because I'm going off I've wrote the stuff down. I'm kind of going through things quite quicker than I normally do. But I kind of, yeah, I've got 18 minutes worth of game footage here, so I'm in no rush to thingy. But anyway, number 2 is focus on the high school drama, and primarily maybe the sophomore year, because my biggest problem with the TV show is that it was so good with the high school drama, but then it just went nuts with other stuff that, like, the Black Hood, that made sense for a while, and then the Gargoyle King made no sense whatsoever. Now season 4, I love season 4 so far, but it's just still a complete mess. Focus on the high school drama. The thing is, Riverdale and Archie comics, it's a teen drama. Maybe not the corny Archie comics version, it's a teenage drama, and I think maybe stick to that a little bit, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's unnecessary to throw in like Jughead being a sophomore student, then also becoming a gang leader. I love that in the show. I think Cole Sprouse plays an amazing nerdy gang leader. I think that's amazing in the TV show, but for the games, stick with the high school theme. You've got the nerdy, creepy, but also amazing, Jughead. You've got Jughead. Then you've got the jock, the sweet golden boy jock, Archie. Then you've got Betty and Veronica, and keep with the high school drama. And personally, I'm glad the TV show kind of ditched this thing, but the love triangle between Betty, Veronica, and Archie, why not let the players decide how that goes out? Maybe they could play Betty as the one who loves Archie more than Jughead, or for those Riverdale Bughead lovers, they could do Betty and Jughead. Personally, I would do that if we had a Riverdale TellTale game. I would go down the Bughead route just because I love Lily Reinhardt and Cole Sprouse's chemistry in the TV show. I would just try and recreate it, to be honest. And also, I think with the high school drama kind of links into my next point, which is one set story. I personally, in the TV show, I can't stand how they're doing. Archie's doing this, Veronica's doing that, Betty's doing this, Jughead's doing that. It's dividing the core four group. It's dividing the main characters constantly, and I think it's so silly because in season 1, everyone was together and it was amazing. We had that. In season 2, we had that fantastic episode where the core four went to Veronica's parents' camping area. I can't remember what it's like their villa, like their private villa. And that episode was one of my favourites they've done. It was so funny. It was so intense because when the group started arguing, it was like, whoa, you don't want to weapon. But I'm talking about the TV show. I don't want to talk about the game here. I think the TV show, the game should do what the TV show fails to do, and that is keep the core four together and have an overlapping story that just continues throughout the whole game, the whole season, and kind of show, when you play as each character, kind of show their version of what's going on, but also intertwine it with the rest of the story. So a choice you make as Veronica might impact the choice you make as Jughead, or vice versa, or different, I don't know. Keep it so that there's a bigger picture, there's something big going on that the whole group have to look into. Or maybe don't go down the investigation route, maybe, I don't know, something like, I really can't think of it, I'm absolutely shattered, but the Jason Blossom, actually no, not that, no chance. Yeah. Before, I don't want to go on to 4 just yet, because I still have a lot of games left. Another thing is, in terms of playable characters, or characters you just play as throughout the game, stick with the core 4. I know there's going to be a lot of Cheryl Blossom fans and Tony Topaz fans, but 4 is pushing it, to be fair. Like, they could do it as an Archie game, where you play as Archie, which would be fine, but I think in terms of the core group, and maybe rename it to Riverdale, the TellTale series, playing as the core 4 would be great, but playing as Cheryl would just be, I don't know. Personally, I don't like Cheryl as a character. I can't stand her. She's my least favourite character in the show. But at the same time, it's kind of ironic because my favourite character in the show is F.P. Jones, Jughead's dad. I don't want to see him playable in this because as much as I love FP, as much as I love Fred Andrews, rest in peace, Luke Perry, as much as I love those guys, they don't serve a purpose to the high school drama. In fact, if they wanted to go down the route of Jughead's dad being the sheriff, like they did in the TV show, maybe they could do that in the game as well, if we did get the game. But personally, I just don't think it's necessary. And this goes to my last one. Stick with original ideas, because the one thing that I think is really bad sometimes is how you try to take too much from the from the source material, and then it you lose the touch. It just not doesn't feel right. The reason why Batman the Telltale series is my favorite Telltale game is because it's not afraid to take risks and go completely out of the comics direction. I'm talking with the Thomas Wayne being a crime boss instead of a loving father. Joker being Bruce's friend before, and you, the player, the way you play Bruce Wayne impacts the kind of Joker you get. It's stuff like that that I absolutely adore, and I think with a Riverdale game, this is like the best way to put that into use. That could blow the Batman stuff out of the water. I think it would be amazing the way you played it. What I said before about the whole Bughead Varchi thing, you could do whatever you wanted with it. Like maybe get Veronica and Jughead to make Bughead a thing, as weird as that would be. Or if you want to go Barchi, you want to go Bughead, you want to go Betty or I don't know, Jarchi, I don't know. You want to? I don't think Telltale would really go that far to kind of write so that you could have any character date whoever they wanted. Maybe just Moore's friends. I'd probably do that for like a second playthrough or something. But like, take risks, do stuff that is different. Maybe if you want to go down a seriously unnecessary route of satisfying specific audiences, maybe make a character gay. I don't think it would add anything to the story, but hey ho, do it. You know, I wouldn't mind. Just go out and be original with it. Create a story that is unlike anything Archie Comics has done before, but keep it in the naturalistic format. Don't do the Jughead werewolf thing as cool as that novel looked, because you know that's already been done. That's, you know, doing that would just take away originality. The more creativity Telltale puts in, the better the story is, in my opinion. I think with back in Batman Season 1, with the Waynes, with Vicky Vale being revived by it, that was amazing. I was not expecting that at all. I thought it was a fantastic twist. It was probably one of my favourite twists I've played out of any Telltale game, if not my favourite. That was fantastic. I love the way that they did the Vicky Vale Lady Arkham thing. I loved it. For Riverdale, you could do something like, I don't know why I'm trying to think of examples. I'm absolutely knackered. It's the third time I said it in the video, but yeah. I think in terms of story, you should consider, Telltale should consider not getting the writers of Riverdale to do it, because it will be a monstrosity if it was. It will be atrocious, because as good as Riverdale can be, the writing is just poor. It really is. Get someone like your writers of Batman, your writers of Wolf Among Us. Telltale's just come back, so we don't want to pressure them into going bankrupt again. We don't want to kind of put that strain on them, and we don't want Telltale to put that strain on itself. So maybe recycle writing, maybe look at source material, but don't base it solely off that. Just take stuff from the Archie comics, take stuff from Riverdale, the TV show, and take stuff from your own imagination, really. It's like, there's so much you could do with it. I think it'll be an amazing game. It really would be. And for Telltale right now, I think they made a big loss when they went out of business. They were going to do Stranger Things, and I know people who love Stranger Things. I also know people who love Riverdale, but the one thing they don't love, or the one thing they might not even know about, is Telltale games. Because they're not a gamer, or this could change that, because I have friends who are fans of Riverdale and fans of that lore, and doing this could bring them in possibly. I mean, you can't really expect someone who doesn't play games to just play a game to do Riverdale or something, but it could do it. It might, and I think it would be great if it did. yeah, that's all I have to say on it really. I think I would love a Riverdale Telltale game just as much as I would love the Wolf Among Us Season 2 or Batman Season 3. In fact, I want to see Wolf Among Us Season 2, then possibly a Riverdale game before Batman Season 3. I love the Batman series, it's my favourite. Batman the Enemy Within is my favourite Telltale game. But, I would happily see an Archie Comics game before a Season 3. I think with Telltale now coming back, I do hope they are taking things easy and not throwing themselves into. The one thing I hope they aren't doing is planning so much stuff ahead and starting so much stuff just then go bankrupt. I hope they are taking it slowly, but I also hope that they are making changes. For example, the episodic release, instead of doing an episode, releasing it, doing an episode, releasing it, doing an episode, releasing it, just do it all and then release the whole thing, because if you do it all, they have more chances to kind of spectate over the whole game rather than just do episode game. Because I don't know, I really don't know, I'm just rambling on right now. But yeah, that's been it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Sorry I haven't been uploading a lot, and I can't promise that I will. I might do a Star Wars Rise of Skywalker video when I watch the movie, like I did for The Last Jedi. I can't really promise I'll be doing much of that. I am putting together a Walking Dead special. So I'm putting together my 200 Telltale fight scene special. So I am playing through the game to start getting fight scenes I did not get the first time, primarily Season 3. I'm on about Season 1, Episode 4 at the moment. Yeah, I'll probably play some more tomorrow, to be honest. I want to get the Billy punches Molly in before I do anything, because I really like that scene. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.